We all know and have known for a long time that one of the big problems when it comes to content in the last number of decades has been piracy. Piracy is a big issue. And for the last number of years, actually for nearly a decade, the number one pirated show on television has been Game of Thrones. Now that won't surprise many people, if any people at all. But now there is a new champion. I'm sure a show that would rather not be the champion, but the new most downloaded, most pirated piece of content out there is none other than Mandalorian. Mandalorian is now officially the most pirated series out there. Now, on the one hand, you'd hear that and think, well, that's no surprise. It's an extremely popular thing. A lot of the people like us in the nerd culture were also, people know how to use BitTorrents and things like that. Not a big surprise. I will say, Rob, the one thing that surprised me a little bit about this was the fact that unlike when Mandalorian season 1 came out, Disney was basically only in a small handful of territories. So we knew the first season of Mandalorian was going to be really pirated. I'm only a little bit surprised now because Disney Plus has rolled out in a lot of other territories, but I guess to be fair, there's still a lot of territories it's not available in, where a lot of people and fans and consumers don't even have a legitimate option to purchase it, even if they wanted to. So I suppose it shouldn't be that surprising. Anyway, Rob, you see this. What are your thoughts on The Mandalorian being the most pirated show of 2020?
I don't think it's much of a surprise, John. I think probably it started out because a lot of people at first didn't have Disney Plus, and the people that want to see, and the people that don't have Disney Plus now, everybody wants to see The Mandalorian. And if they didn't, I think the end of season 2 made the rest of the world want to see it. And it just does not surprise me at all that this is the most pirated. It's probably the most pirated show, not just of 2020, probably, but of all time, I would imagine.
I think I read that Game of Thrones still holds that title,
really? Well,
and probably will for a while, but Game of Thrones still holds that title. But anyway, guys, question is, what do you think about that Mandalorian being the most pirated thing of 2020? I'm sure that's not something that the good folks at Lucasfilm want to be one of their badges of honor. That's not something that they wanted to have as their big claim to fame, if you will. What do you guys think about it? Jump down to the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. All right, guys.